Welcome back to Attack of the Pack. Draft recap. Colts. All right, getting into the Colts. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't gonna agree. I am not gonna agree with this, and this is actually probably gonna take longer than it needs to. It's probably gonna take a hell of a lot longer than it needs to. But you know, I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can because I got a lot to say about this shit. All right, so we got first pick, Philip Dorsett, wide receiver. Next, we got DeJon Smith, cornerback. Then Henry Anderson, defensive end. Guy's got a hell of a motor. Clayton Geethers, strong safety. David Perry, nose tackle. Josh Robinson, bowling ball, running back. Marlo Harara, inside linebacker. And then Denzel Good, offensive tackle. I mean, fuck all you people that give the Colts shit about drafting Philip Dorsett. Let me tell you something. All right, everybody wants to say, oh, they went luxury, they went luxury, they went luxury. What fucking luxury are you dudes talking about? I ask you, Andre Johnson, dude is A, old, B, don't know how he's going to do in this system, all right? Everybody thought Greg Jennings, Mike Wallace, those guys switched systems. Those guys didn't do good. Now, granted, Andre Johnson's a potential Hall of Famer, but that don't mean he's going to do well in this system. Chad Johnson or Ocho Cinco couldn't do it in the Patriots system. But then again, reports are he's stupid. Still, Andre Johnson completely unproven. Not only that, but he's old. Dude's going to retire in a couple years. Right?
Old. They
no longer have Reggie Wayne. He's gone. All right, the only proven commodity they got there is T.Y. Hilton. All right, so you're telling me, you motherfuckers out there are telling me that a wide receiving core is deep if they have one proven talent? Because that's what we run into a lot, is that people saying the Colts have they have so much talent at wide receiver. Why did they go and draft a wide receiver? Because Andre Johnson's old. Dante Moncrief showed flashes playing in the slot mostly. How's he going to do it? How would he do on the outside? We don't know, but you need a slot receiver. So if Moncrief does good in the slot, why not keep him in the slot? All right, then you got T.Y. Hilton. Oh, they got T.Y. Hilton, but guess what? Guess what? T.Y. Hilton's contract is up either this year or next year. So they go out and they get a guy who is very similar to T.Y. Hilton. Now that can lend to one or two things. Either one, you'll create a Batman and Robin kind of tandem out there, two badass speedsters that are tearing defenses up, or more realistically, they were thinking, damn, man, if T.Y. leaves our ass because we can't afford to pay him because we got to pay this Luck dude, then maybe we need a backup plan. So what if T.Y. leaves? Let's say, I think his contract may be up next year. If it's not next year, it's the year after that. But let's just say it's next year and he leaves next year. You got old-ass Andre Johnson, and you got Dante Moncrief. They got Chris Carter's son, but once again, it's the same damn situation as Andre Johnson. Not only that, but this motherfucker ain't done shit at the NFL level. This dude showed out in Canadian football. Don't get me wrong, I'm hoping he looks good. I'm hoping he's good. He was like at Alabama and then got dismissed. I'm hoping he turns out to be a good pickup for the Colts. I hope Dante Moncrief turns out to be good. But right now, the one proven commodity they have is T.Y. Hilton. What about the tight ends? What about the fucking tight ends? All right, it's not like either one of these tight ends is Rob Gronkowski. In fact, the skill set that Rob has is split between these two dudes. Kobe Fleener is the deep seam threat that Rob is, whereas Dwayne Allen is the third down pickup move the chains guy that Rob is. Rob, one dude, is what these two dudes are as one. So, not only that, but Kobe Fleener tends to have a problem being injured. So, what good is he if he's not on the fucking field? So I'm sick and tired of all you analysts beating down on the Colts for making the first pick of their draft a wide receiver that they felt was the best player on their board. You constantly preach, oh, you need to go best player available. Then when someone fucking does it, you sit there and raid their fucking ball sack saying, they should have went with the need. Make up your fucking minds. I personally see a need there. And if they say he was the best player on the board, then damn, how about that? Best player available just so happens to fit a fucking need. But quit chastising them for doing exactly what you want them to do. Believe it or not, there was a need there. As I stated, just in case you missed it the first time, Andre Johnson's old, and he hasn't been in that system before. We don't know how he's going to produce. Dante Moncrief, how's he going to do in a full-time starting role? Even if he is good. Even if he is good. They're putting Philip Dorsett all over the place. They're playing him at the X. They're playing him at the Y and the Z. That means he's playing it outside right, outside left, and in the slot. So tell me, you got to have three receivers to run a three-receiver set, right? Right? Kobe Fleener tends to be injured. You already got Dwayne Allen at tight end, so who you going to field for that third wide receiver? Who you going to field? Like I said, Andre Johnson's old, so he's going to retire in a couple years. They're thinking long-term here, people. Long-term. I mean, you need 4 quality wide receivers on any given team. Look at the Packers when they won the Super Bowl. Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, James Jones, Randall. He was? Yeah, I think he was. Yeah. No, Randall Cobb was not part of that. But still, Randall Cobb may not have been part of that, but still, we had quality receivers. You gotta have depth. You gotta have at least 4 receivers, man. You gotta have at least 4 receivers. And if you take away Philip Dorsett, they have T.Y. Hilton proven on the team, Andre Johnson not proven on the team, plus he's old, and Dante Moncrief. Young, but fairly unproven. Had a decent season last year, but what would he do in a starting role? That's it. They added Duron Carter. All right, but who the fuck knows what he's going to do? So, I mean, in all reality, they need that 4th guy, if anything, for injuries. So, yes, they have glaring needs on defense, but they also address them as well. And from what I hear, the safety they got out, the big thing people were ramming them for, is that they didn't get Landon Collins. The safety they drafted is doing a fine job from what I hear in OTAs and things, and he's going to start. The 4th round safety, he's going to start. He looks good. He looks good. So what you bitching for, huh? As you can see, this kind of like struck a nerve with me. I hate hypocrisy, and for the media to just ream the Colts so hard because they picked Philip Dorsett. There are so many reasons to pick Philip Dorsett. What if Moncrief can't thrive on the outside role? What if Andre Johnson gets injured because he's getting old? What if he's just not good on the outside? You got to put somebody on the outside. And what if Moncrief can't play on the outside? What if he's a slot guy? What if Andre Johnson just isn't as good as Philip Dorsett on the outside because he's getting old? What if T.Y. Hilton leaves at the end of his contract? You see my point? And then, like I said, Kobe Fleener, he has problems staying healthy, and Dwayne Allen isn't really going to scare anybody deep. He'll make a clutch catch when he has to, but he's not going to scare anybody deep. Yeah, I can't even. So I don't even know what the fuck they get. I'm not even going to give this a grade. This is just going to be a rant. Alright? Love it, hate it, it's your choice. Freedom, alright? So, if you liked my little rant, go ahead and subscribe over there. If you didn't, leave a comment, call me a douchebag or something. Hey, you're free to. Ain't gonna cost you nothing. I ain't gonna hunt you down and beat the hell out of you or anything. I promise. But if you're watching this long, thanks for watching. And this is this is it until the draft recap, or not draft recap, but the schedule release coming out next week. So I'll be looking forward to that after I get back from vacation. So see you around, YouTube Nation. Spread the word. Attack the pack. Attack of the pack. Packers fans. Sports analysis. But it's unbiased. But it's not something you can show your kids. But it's something you can drink with a few brewskis. Alright. You've heard enough from me. Have a good night, or morning, or afternoon, whatever.